So my name is Jim Ying. I head up the publishing organization at 6 Waves Lolapps. We're a publisher on both social and mobile. A little bit about 6 Waves. Again, we publish on social and mobile. And what does a publisher do in these two places? There's a couple key services that we provide: distribution, marketing, localization, hosting, and game advisory. And so on the distribution and marketing side, we have a network of around 25 million monthly active users across both platforms. Any game that joins our network, we automatically start cross-promoting those users in. In addition to that, for the games that do perform, we spend hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars pushing those games. There's also localization, so we localize into 4 to 5, up to 9 or 10 different languages, hosting, and then game advisory. So because we do see such a wide array of games, our product team has a good idea of what are the best practices across the various platforms. And so the developers that work with us, we share some of those best practices. Couple of top games that we've published, mostly on Facebook. There's probably 15 to 17 games that we've pushed to over 1 million monthly active users. There's a handful, 4, 5, 6, that we've done to the 4, 5, 6 million monthly active user range. And then there's Raven Sky City and Ravenwood Fair, which we've pushed to over 10, 11, 12 million monthly active users. Now, to keep it somewhat interesting and just not a pure pitch, I just wanted to share a little bit about what publishing looks like in the social and mobile space relative to the console space. So I myself spent a couple of years over at Xbox on the first-party publishing team working on both Halo and Age of Empires. I've been in the social and mobile space for a year and a half, 2 years now, and a lot of people ask, why is publishing necessary in social and mobile? Definitely, while you can build a great game, you still do need someone to go push traffic to your game, spend marketing, doing user acquisition, helping to localize these games. And for a lot of developers who are focused on making that great, fun game experience, this isn't stuff that they want to worry about. And so they partner with us, and we take care of all of that stuff. Now, a couple of things that are different between, let's say, console publishing, traditional PC game publishing, and social and mobile publishing right here. So definitely, there's increased data visibility leading to more transparent communications between the publisher and developer. So what I'm saying with this is, on Facebook, on mobile, you can see exactly how your users are performing after you launch a game. You're constantly looking at the stats. And so both the publisher and the developer are very aligned with how the game is doing. If the game's not doing well, everyone knows. Whereas on the console or PC side, the developer makes the game, they basically pitch it over to the publisher, and then they don't really see how the game does until, let's say the weekly reports or the monthly reports come out. Another one is the deep connectivity between the game design and the distribution and the marketing side really allows publishing to bring to the table best practices. So because we do see so many games, we see on Facebook, what are the viral features that are going to spread to users? What are the retention metrics that are going to get people coming back to your game? On mobile, it might be, what are the specific UI changes that we've seen some of our developers do that make for a better gameplay experience? These are things that as a publisher, we can bring to the partners. Whereas, on console, generally, the developers know exactly what kind of game they want to make. They're only relying on the publisher for the distribution and the marketing. Another one, game development cycles are fast enough that when you work with a publisher like us on social or mobile, you're not signing away 2 to 3 years of work. It's 4 months, 6 months. See how it does. And if the publisher does a good job, then yeah, you continue working with them. But if not, you go off and work with someone else. Fortunately for us, we've signed with multiple partners where we've worked on a couple of games. They've valued what we've been able to bring to the table. And so there's 5 or 6 where we've launched 2, 3, 4, 5 games with. And then finally, players at this point are on multiple social networks. They're on multiple mobile networks. Really, in order to hit as many of these people as possible with as many touch points, you want to be working with someone who does have publishing across all of those platforms. And fortunately, we do. And that's it. Thank you.